Just put it up a little bit.
Okay.
Right there. All right. I think we are live. Sorry for making you wait. We appreciate the patience. We're trying to figure this out. This is Kash's first live, so let's see. Do we have activity? Let's see. Let's see. Yes. All right. Thank you so much for your patience. I appreciate if you have stayed and waited for us to be able to log on. So welcome families. Welcome families from Miami Mom Collective. Welcome families for Future for Football. And we want to thank you for tuning in. And first and foremost, we know there's a storm going on, and we want to let you know that you are in our thoughts, you're in our prayers, and we hope everyone is staying safe. Now, first and foremost here, the video is in partnership with Future for Football. And it is a collaboration, so I hope you enjoy. Make sure you check them out. They are an amazing resource for football, providing leadership, information, resources, everything you need to know about the game that is so incredibly special. My name is Illiett Ojeda. This is my son, Kash.
Thank you guys all for tuning in. And if you have any questions, drop them down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them. And if you like what you're listening to, make sure you interact with the video. Just let us know.
Yes. And today we're basically going to be talking about the game of football, how it has impacted us, and share a little bit about our story and our relationship, and what football means to us. Now, to kick it off, is that what I did there? Kick it off. To kick it off, we just want to, I think the most important thing that I want to send out as a mom is how incredibly passionate and what an advocate I am for our children, my son and my daughter, playing sports. It is such an instrumental, it's really part of like our entire life. It's part of our schedule, it's part of our day. I am such an advocate for it. I feel like they should, I think children should play it, and not only just for the physical preparedness of it, but also for the mental fitness of it, because it is, again, so instrumental. Now, just to get right to it and start this conversation with my son, if any small kids, Kash, would want to start playing football, what would you say would be a good start?
The best place to start football for any kid, any girl, any boy is definitely flag football. Flag football teaches all the fundamentals, everything you need to learn about football. And if you eventually want to get all the way up to tackle football, you already have all the basics you need to know.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think some people go straight to tackle. We do flag, and it really is a great place. Even for my daughter, it's a great place for them to learn like the rules, learn plays. There's everything's such a strategy, but most importantly, I think it teaches like the discipline and from my aspect, the discipline, the strength portion, the training, the hard work that goes into it. All of that is all part of it. It's all part of the game, and it's not just going to play that day, but it's the work ethic that goes into it. You got to show up to practice. You got to do the hard stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And I would say I love that part.
Okay, let me ask you something.
Okay.
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
How cool is it watching girls play flag football now?
I mean, shoot, I should ask you that, right? I was a student athlete, and there's nothing that brings me more joy than watching my daughter play flag football and just watching the abundance of kids play, girls and boys, co-ed. I mean, it's crazy. It's honestly become very normal. Very normal. I'm pumped by it. I love it. It gets me, it's such an empowering thing to see, girls, boys playing together, girls on a separate league, all dressed up in their flashy outfits and just playing football. It's incredible. What do you think about it?
It's become so normal. It's so normal to see, especially my sister plays now. I get to see all the girls that are playing. And now all the girls are getting scholarships to play football.
Yep.
High school, middle school, college, they all have flag football for girls now, which is just crazy.
I love that. And the fact that I did hear that, the fact that girls can get a scholarship to play flag football at a college level, I mean, the opportunities honestly are just endless. I don't even know how to describe how it makes me feel, because it makes me feel all sorts of emotions. But I think it is an incredible opportunity for student athletes, girl or guy, to be able to have that opportunity.
Okay, let me ask you something else.
Yes.
How does it feel to watch me and Molly play football?
Uh, I love to watch you guys play football. You know, I'm so competitive in nature, and watching you guys compete, you know, it's great. You know, watching you guys interact with your coaches. You know, we have such incredible coaches in our lives. You know, that relationship that you build, you know, is a relationship that you build forever, for, you know, as for adulthood. The discipline that goes into it, you know, watching you guys, even the training, that's my favorite part. Watching you guys work, which later translates to, you know, the day of performance. Like, I just fall in love with you guys all over again. I really, really love it. And I think the greatest thing, you know, the takeaway from me being on the sideline and watching you guys is the community that, you know, and the opportunities that we have. You know, Kash, you have a lot of your friends don't even go to the same school as you. You know, it's people that you have met that go to other schools. You know, and the moms and relationships that I have built, the community is, you know, the community that is built in the game of football with the parents and the children is something that is so unique and so, like, amazing. Mm-hmm. Would you say? Like, you know, I love my mom football friends. Like, we understand each other. We know that we're eating dinner at 9 o'clock at night, and it's okay, you know, because our game is, you know, we're devoted to playing.
And going back to the community, the biggest thing in the community about football is Friday Night Lights.
Oh my God. It is, you show up here in Miami and you show up to Tropical Park on a Friday, and the parking lot is crazy full. The kids are all dressed up. I mean, the spirit is amazing. The lights, you know, watching the teams interact, it's crazy, right? There is where you see community show up. And tailgating, I mean, community at its very best is it's just incredible. And, you know, when we go as a family together to watch, you know, either, you know, friends of his, or just to watch, you know, a team play, again, it gives me just, I don't know, all the feels to be able to sit in the bleachers and watch with him. You know, again, it just takes me back to when I was younger. And then when I drop him off too, and he gets to hang out and do his thing, it also, it's a really beautiful community to be a part of. It is in a very competitive spirit, right?
And going back to when you drop us off,
Yeah.
It's cool when I go to watch a school that I like, and me becoming friends with kids I don't even know that go to a completely different school. That's just so, like, the community's coming together, and it's just.
I know we talk about that all the time. We've built relationships with people, because even before social media, like, you just have your circle. But now the fact that we have the opportunity to play sports, you know, and to play football, for example, with kids that, you know, go to, you know, different schools, you do build it like an extension of that community. So it's pretty great.
Okay.
Wait, let me see if we have any questions so far. Where do I go? Go. Any questions? No?
Oh, there's 14 comments.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's see. Awesome. Hi. Mom Pums, yep. Okay, we have a question. You want to answer that before we continue?
Yeah.
It says, how early can kids start? From my understanding, it's 3, right?
3.
Yeah,
it's definitely 3.
I think you can show up with your 3-year-olds.
You can start from tackle football at 3. It's better from to start at flag football, but
yeah, you can definitely start as of 3 years old, and there's nothing cuter than watching these little guys with their high socks and their flags. Their flags are longer than they are, but it is pretty special. Hi moms, thank you. I love that. Who runs the world? Yes. Yes. How is that possible? How can you fall in love again? Really easily. Put them in uniform. Let's see. Where's some of my favorite nights? Yes, Friday Night Lights. Absolutely. Do parents go?
And this one's.
Let's see. In your opinion, what makes being a football playing family special compared to other sports? You know what? We are an overall. That's a great question. It says, what does make football, I guess, makes it different than any other sport? You know, and I speak from hearing my husband speak. he played all the sports when he was younger, but there's something about football that when he speaks about it, I think, the way the team members were, it's obviously a larger group of friends. I think the tightness is just different, right? Would you say, like, based on what Papi says on why football, you would say is different? What did he say?
Camaraderie.
Yes, that word.
There's another question. Right
show your son how. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a good one. This is a great question. What have you done to show your son how to be a good team player? Ooh, that's a great question. Again, I'm so sports driven, but there's, I think work ethic is my biggest message. You have to work hard. And right now we're in a day and age where the competitive level of sports, and we're speaking specifically about football, but the competitive levels are different. So, you want something, you have to work. You have to put in the work. And when you show up that you're playing against other people, sportsmanship is huge. Working hard, it's a game. This is not, take nothing for granted, obviously. Having the opportunity to show up, every game counts, is kind of like all our messages. And, just work hard. I think work ethic is my mantra. Work ethic is definitely my mantra.
Okay, there's a question.
Hope that answers.
Kash.
Oh, good. This is for you, buddy. Kash, how do you handle loss?
How I handle a loss is just seeing what I did bad, trying to get better at it, and just keep working. Don't give up. The best thing you can do is keep going. Never stop. Just keep working hard, and eventually you'll maybe try to win.
That's right. Or you'll see the team again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think he said a good point, reflection. And I think that's for everything. Reflecting on, what they did wrong, how could they improve, what key did they play in their team? Is there anything that they could have done better, and improve and show up for the next game? Oh, this is another good one.
How do I encourage my sister?
How do you encourage your sister?
For her being kind of new to the sport and I've played it for a while, I try to give her pointers. She doesn't really listen to me most of the time. But I try to help her. If I see something, she's doing something wrong and I know how to fix it, I tell her how to fix it. And I always tell her that she's doing good, she's doing great, and that's why I really encourage her.
Good answer.
Okay.
Good answer. Let's see. Any other questions? Let's see. Anybody have any questions? No.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you some questions.
Let's go. Bring it.
Who's the best football player ever?
Oh, God. In my time or your time?
Oh, ever.
Okay. I'm going to say the GOAT of all time, and he's super cute, is Tom Brady.
Correct answer.
Tom Brady, the GOAT of it all.
Oh, more questions.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, we'll answer them.
Are the teams co-ed?
Yeah, absolutely. There's definitely the opportunities of co-ed. There's both. There's all girl teams. There's some that is boys and girls. Later on, we'll put the link on here. But Future for Football has you go on their website and there's a bunch of different leagues that you can search. So we'll provide that information afterwards, and you can have more information. But yeah, it's definitely co-ed. And for those of you that are asking, as far as boys playing with girls, it's again, the empowerment of women and competitiveness is at a different level. Again, it's such a positive and incredible thing to see both people perform. It's honestly mind blowing. The GOAT. That's right. People are agreeing with me. Tom Brady, the GOAT.
How long have you been playing? I've been playing for, I'd say, like 3. I've been playing football right when I started.
For 3? Oh, since 3.
Since 3.
Oh,
since 3. Right when I could start, I started. I've loved the game always.
Oh, this is a great question here. Mentioning Turkey Bowl. Do you guys participate in Turkey Bowl? Not as a family, but Kash has had the opportunity, and we were going to mention that actually. Now in November, and this comes, of course, with football. it doesn't matter where you're coming from, but you build a team and you show up to Turkey Bowl. And what is it? A couple years ago, we got rained out.
We rained out.
Yeah, we got rained out, but we played.
Everything's happened to us.
Yeah, but we
I've
played.
won it once.
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's super cool.
Turkey Bowl is a tradition, and if you have the opportunity to participate, by all means, participate. Let's see. Any other questions you want to keep with my questionnaire?
Okay. Because you think you know so much.
Yes.
How old's Tom Brady?
Who shines at 40? 45.
Wow.
I know this. 45. 40s is our new 30s.
It's playing like it. Okay. This is a little bit more difficult.
Oh, wait. I gotta interrupt you. We got a question. It says, Kash, how would you try to inspire an almost 5-year-old to play? I love that. How would you inspire a
I think
little guy?
the way I would is just showing him all the fun in the game, how you could fall in love to the game so easily, and just like how big it could get. There's so many opportunities to play football at the higher level, and just starting at the younger age is better for the kid. And it's just so fun. Football is so fun.
So I'm gonna make it hard for you. Remember little Charlie? He's 5 years old, and he says, "I want to play football. What do I need to do? What would you do with him?"
Like I said, I show him how fun the game is. I'll teach him how to play, throw with him, teach him how to catch. I'll just show him I know he'll just love the game.
I love it. Good answer.
What position do I play? I play wide receiver, basically most of the time. I do everything, but if I had to pick one, it'd probably be wide receiver. Okay.
Cool.
So one more question. Who are the 2 undefeated teams right now?
Oh, Jesus. I'm going to say, just because it's my home, Dolphins.
Yes.
Go Dolphins!
No.
And I'm going to say the Bucks.
We were watching them 2 nights ago, all of us. No, they lost. It's the Dolphins and the Eagles.
You said Dolphins, right?
Yeah.
Dolphins are undefeated. Take note. Take note. All right.
Yep.
Oh wait, I got Go Pats. So we have some Pat fans here. So what else, Pops? Any other questions? Any other questions that we can help anybody with?
Oh, this is a funny one.
Let me see. What did they put?
When can I take you and Parker?
What can I take you, Parker? They want to bring you. Their son. Tell them whenever.
Yep.
Any other questions that we can help with? No? So actually right behind us, if you guys see, is Future for Football. That's the homepage on the website. Check them out. They have a lot of different resources to help you if you're just trying to learn a little bit about the game. Things that are, available. Sometimes, if we don't have anybody within our family that plays the sport, we don't know where to start. But I do recommend starting there. And also, if you have Instagram, make sure you follow them as well. And again, they provide leadership information, resources, and just so much insight about the sport. Just a fun one. What are each of your all-time favorite teams?
My favorite team, the Patriots. I love the Patriots. I've always loved the Patriots. Mac Jones got hurt, but it's okay. What about you?
I'm going to say I was a Patriot fan because they were paying me the whole time to be a Patriot fan. I'm bringing it out here. I'm going to stay at home with the Dolphins. I still have hope for them. What's my boy? McDaniels, I believe in you.
What's his first name?
Michael. No, Mike. Mike McDaniels. I believe in you. So we're going to wrap up. Thank you, guys. Do you have any more questions for me, Kash, or you're good?
I think I'm good.
We're going to, one more time, we want to thank you for those that were able to tune in. We appreciate your time, your comments, and your engagement. I hope you had a good time. I had a great time with my guy over here. Thank you again. We want to thank Miami Mom Collective. If you don't know about their community, make sure you check them out. We provide resources and just encourage one another to have to not do mom alone, right? And Future for Football, thank you for the opportunity. Make sure to check them out. Follow them on Instagram. Follow them on their website. And anybody that's out there, we thank you for your time. And be sure to share this video if you found it useful. Send us some love. My name is Illiett. This is Kash. And we want to... oh, yeah. And happy National Sons Day. Thank you for that. We appreciate your time. Tomorrow, Thursday Night Football. I'll see you at the... Thunder... What is it called?
The Thunderdome.
The Thunderdome. Thank you, guys.
The Dolphins are going to lose.
I hope my son has a bonding experience. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful evening and stay safe.